What? Why is my connection tanked? Hello? What is happening? Hello? What is it doing? Hello? No prioritization. Okay, is that better? I don't know why it's still showing as not getting enough signal, but it's not... Are we improving? Are we stabilizing now that I turned off the prioritization engine for my network? Yes. I guess it turned back on after an update. I apologize. I am both late and had some technical difficulties. Okay. So, I apologize for being late. I was making some lunch real quick, 20 minutes before stream, and barely had time to finish it by 1. Oh wait, actually, and I'm not even zoomed in because the configure video. Shoop. There we are. That's better. Now I can position this more adequately. Okay, so I was both. So I made lunch late because I was tunnel visioned on something, and then I had to like go to the bathroom, get water, get ready, and then I wound up starting a little late. And then for whatever reason, my computer turned back on. So my computer's network card has an engine that you can use to like manipulate how it works. And if it has optimization turned on, it like hates when I stream. I don't know why. Even if I set OBS as like a high priority thing, like you need to let it use the internet, it gives up. It's like, oh, no, I can't do that. No. And so it just hates me. I don't know why. But now that that's turned off, it seems to be working fine again. So let me see here. Pull up my things. Pull up chat. Pull up the game. Okay. I'll set this to all messages. That's better. So the start of this stream is probably like chaos on the replay. But so this is the team right now. We've got chert, silica, titanium, anorthosite, asbestos, and americanite. They are all 55 to 65 range. So yeah. I would like to go... Oh, I have to fight this guy. I wasn't expecting that. Cyclist Dudley. Hello. Why is YouTube not... YouTube? My phone gave up on watching the stream. Let me see if I refresh. Does that fix it? Okay, that fixes it. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Sure. Alright. Beautiful. Okay. I was like, how am I supposed to monitor chat if it's not... I think I'm still going. So against Bastiodon, we do have Aqua Tail, which is an option. I don't know what stats Bastiodon has here. But I don't think it has much it can do to me specifically. So I'm going to see what Aqua Tail does. Okay, they've got Assist. Well, that's a horrible option for them. That's perfect. Okay, so they've got some bulk still. They're just going to keep using Assist. Okay. E-Speed's not going to kill. As much as I would love it to. So I'm just going to have to... I'm going to Aqua Tail... Oh, they have Endeavor? Oh, that plus Heal Block was crazy. Okay, my god. Okay, so he has a Glalie. I'm gonna switch out. I do have an Incinerate on a Northosite. I don't know what this Glalie is gonna have. So I'm gonna switch to a Northosite. Hope this is a safe switch. Okay, beautiful. That was honestly as optimal as I could be with my switch. Okay, I'm going to Incinerate. That's good, because they're using a not very effective, and it's going to stay not very effective. I was a little scared they would have like something they could use against fire, but seemingly not. Hello, hello. Ooh. Tyrantrum. Well, I do have a move that would be good, but my situation here is not as safe. So I don't know if I want to do that. I could switch to Asbestos. And then, like, Coil. Like, I don't have a strong option here, but... Oh, they have Heal Block. Okay, we're gonna double our defense. Hyper Voice is fine. I'm actually gonna Coil again. Just one more. And then I'll use that on Fly. We'll see how that does. Ooh. Huge damage. I'll just Volt Tackle to finish it, and boop. That was an interesting team. 2 fossils. Okay, well now I'm gonna go heal, because I was not anticipating that fight. Oh, that's cool that there's like a remaster project. There's nothing high level on this route. I kind of want to get this item. could maybe heal before doing this. Just so that, because like it's not likely that that thing can take me out, but there's a chance, and I don't like that there is a chance. Yes. Oh, here, what do we got in this grass? Torchic. I forgot to heal again. Okay, but Torchic is easy enough to kill. Honestly, I could see it being a relatively taboo thing, especially, like, in the groups where it's so normal to, like, not, you know, care who the parent of your child is necessarily, you know? I feel like that would be like a big class divide, or even like a like, you know, a thing enough for people to like fight over it. You know, the idea of these like sort of like a hybrid not hybrid people, I feel like they would be like despised by the, you know, normal plant people, and then they would likewise despise the normal plant people. It would be like it would be like a huge point of contention if you were to ever have a group of like normal, like typical plant folk, and then like these super elitist oh, I know my lineage plant folk. Ooh, I do want to show something. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of like what my view on it would be. Is that there'd be sort of like a, ooh, what do you mean? You're trying to be like one of them city slickers type type vibe. Okay. I just want to show. So I started playing Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm gonna make this nice and big too, as you can see. This is my character. That's me. I did as much as I could to make it look like me, as I usually do. Let's make him zoom in even more. Look at that. That's me. Don't mind me taking up the entire screen with this for a short bit. But yeah, that was like an hour or so's work from me, and then I brought Gwen in to assist with getting some of the like finer details and like the side profile stuff, so that I could get this as close as it could be to my own face. That's fair. I know that they can be a bit grating for a lot of people. It's interesting though, because like if I was to look at a Has-Been Hotel or a Hell of a Boss character completely out of context, like just looking at them against like a white background, I would tell you like, yeah, these feel really over-designed, but there's something about the overall stylization of the show where seeing them doesn't affect me at all. Like when it's in show, like I look at them and I'm like, yeah, these are fine. Like these are just the characters. But then when I see them, you know, in any context outside of the show, it just doesn't work as well. I don't know what it is. It's, I mean, I guess it says something to the quality of the overall art style consistency. So I don't know. It's definitely an interesting kind of thing. That's also a fair assessment. I think part of it is the idea of they don't want them to seem, they're trying to like sort of humanize these like demons is basically the goal. But they also don't tend to follow the scarier ones, and the scarier ones don't always stay in that state. Like they kind of seem to imply that it's like a thing you have to spend energy doing is like looking scary. Because they kind of suggest that like that is a thing they can kind of turn on and turn off. I don't want them to like one-hit KO me is the thing right now. So I'm like, who do I switch to? Celica doesn't have anything very effective against this. Asbestos doesn't have much. Anorthosite has a little. I guess Anorthosite does have Incinerate, which is super effective. Why is the Bisharp the scary thing that I'm encountering right now? That's so weird. I don't know what its attack stat's going to be like, so I don't know if I could use Titanium. I could do Asbestos. Asbestos can self-heal. And can boost defense. Alright, I'll see what happens if I switch to Asbestos. I have to see Sonic 2 still. I've seen Sonic 1. I just have not had the opportunity to watch 2 or 3. Okay, so they've got Seed Flare. So I wonder if they're going to go for that again, now that my special defense dropped. Okay, I'm going to switch to Titanium, who has decent special defense. Ooh, huge, huge. Okay, they wasted a turn. Gotcha. that was actually kind of a scary Bisharp. Why is that the first trainer I'm fighting? Okay. Also, I was gonna say, I haven't gotten my encounter yet for Victory Road. A Dusclops. Do I have a Dusclops? I don't think I have a Dusclops line Pokemon. No. Okay. So I do have knockoff. And I can paralyze them. Ooh, that's bad. Okay, we're not doing that actually. That's not how we're doing this. Okay, what was the first move they used? What did he hit Chert with? Chert was hit with Bug Buzz. Okay. Well, that's a special attacking bug move. So I feel like Titanium's not dangerous. I do have a huge ice weakness right now, so not ideal. But switch to Titanium. The name is familiar, but I can't remember what it is. I'm gonna waterfall it, see if I can get itself a little lower. Oh, nope, that killed it. Never mind. Whoops. Okay. If we're gonna miss the last 2 encounters, I feel like that's the best 2 encounters to miss. At least of the, like, before post-game stuff. Okay. And then I'm just gonna use milk drink. Yeah, why not? Okay. That sounds familiar. Yes, I have. I feel like I've seen it like a couple times. I can't remember where, but I think it was basically in the context of people going like, yeah, and describing it the way you did. Like Wikipedia, but edgy. Okay, we're starting with a Pyroar. Oh, they have Power Whip. That's not good for me. Okay. Interesting. I feel like it's something that they could do. Okay, they just keep using powder now? I don't know if they even have a fire move. Or if they think I have a fire move. I feel like it should still be something you could make a Wikipedia article on, even if there's not much media coverage. Like, if they have official websites at all, like any of the projects, you know, or the original creators, like, I feel like it could pop up. Like, Wikipedia does have some, like, decently high standards for what they'll allow, but I feel like that's not too crazy for them to include. I'm just gonna nuke this. Ah, cool. Huge. I can just double nuke. Sir? Oh, he actually has a fighting type. Look at that. It's level 60 and has hail. Okay. Well, I don't really have anything that handles the hail. Okay, I think I'm gonna switch to silica. I'm gonna paralyze them, considering that I know that they have snow warning. They're not gonna, like, have guts or something. They've used Megahorn again, which indicates to me that they don't really have much against me. So I'm gonna heal this turn. Would like them to have the paralysis hit them. Nope. They keep landing these Megahorns. I don't think the line was cut. I think it's just that people don't know where it is in game, because I think it's a trainer from the Battle Maison, and most people don't like look at them. Because I don't think that line was cut. I think that line is in the game. I'm pretty sure that's where it is. It's also possible that that could be a trainer in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire and not X and Y, and people are looking at X and Y and thinking it was cut. Because it's like the beauty who says that she used to be a black belt, but it's the X and Y beauty model. Oh, Florges in the Cave, orange. Wow, big damage. Okay, defense does seem to be pretty high on that thing. I guess that makes sense. I can't say I'm too surprised someone would choose to name their child Zero. Not that it's a great name, but I don't know, I feel like that's within the realm of possibility. Oh, hello, hello. Alright. I feel like I'm not doing much here. It has 2 special attacks. I think Sacred Fire is special. So I could probably switch to Titanium and take it out with a special attack and see if that is enough to KO, because it seems to have pretty high defense. Yeah, that did more. Granted, my Blastoise also doesn't have, like, insane attack, so... Ooh. That's tough. Blue Flare is more damage. But Flamethrower is more consistent at hitting and has more PP. Do I do it? I think I like having Blue Flare as a nuke. Like, it's not just type coverage, it's high damage type coverage. Alright. Just gonna do a couple quick heals here to those with less HP. Oh, this is just a maze. I don't know if this is the way I was supposed to go, or if the other way was. It's been a long time since we've seen an Among Us. I'm pretty sure ZA is just going to be in Lumios. I think... And this is something that I feel like a lot of people have... Ooh, is that an ice move or an electric move? I don't know. Well, if I use fly, I dodge it. So, goodbye. Nice. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it is just Lumios, because that was the, after they initially announced it on their website for ZA, they said that it takes place in Lumios. Well, that's the thing, is I think a lot of people, when they saw Legends, I think a lot of people saw the first Legends and said, this is how every Legends game is going to be. Like, if we get another Legends game, it's going to be like this. And I think they're kind of showing very much with this one that that is not the case. I think that the Legends games are going to effectively be experimental, is I guess the way to put it. Like, so like Pokemon Legends Arceus was super, like, no, it's rude, because that's a that's the stat I need for this. So like Legends Arceus was open in a way they hadn't previously been. It was, you know, a different combat system, a different, okay, like different catching mechanics, okay. This Greninja's crazy. But a lot of people thought that, you know, when they announced Legends ZA, that it would be like that. And I was like, no, no, no. I am pretty sure this game is going to be entirely different than anything we've ever seen before. And it seems that that's what they're doing, is instead of going big and open, they're taking a look at, what if we just put as much as we could into one tiny city? Or not even tiny, one gigantic city, I guess. Like one city, we're just going to build a full city. We're going to make it as densely packed of a city as we've ever made. And we're going to have a million things to do in it. There's going to be Pokemon in the city. We're going to do something that we've never done before. So it's probably not going to be as interesting, but the thing is, like, I think it might get a little old visually, but I think that what their goal is here is to make the city as built up as possible, so that it doesn't feel boring being in the city, you know? Because I feel like that's got to be like their main concern making a game like that. That said, Champions does have me very excited. Champions, because I'm a huge Stadium player. Like, I loved Stadium 1 and Stadium 2. I loved Battle Revolution. I'm hoping that this game continues their legacy, and acts as the hub for, like, VGC going forward. Because I love making teams to battle with. Like, that's my whole thing, is I like to make a team so that I can battle with them. My only concern is if Champions doesn't have PvE at all. Which it may not. It might have no, like, not that there's really a story mode in any of the other battle sim games, I guess, other than Coliseum. Arguably Battle Revolution. Like, arguably Stadiums 1 and 2 kind of have a story, but it's like, it's not much. But like, just having the ability to fight NPCs. Like, I'm curious to see how Champions is, but I'm also curious what the structure is going to be, because I know that it has a price on Switch. On Switch, it's a paid game that's digital only. On phones, I don't think it's going to be paid, right? Like, will it be? Will it be like a $5 game on a phone? I don't know. No, I'm fairly certain the Pokédex in PLZA is going to be at least the size of X and Y's plus some additional Pokemon. Like, we know that Patrat is there. So I think that it's going to have the X and Y regional dex plus a few other things. Maybe they won't go that route. Like, maybe they won't do what they did with... Oh, I forgot to switch my lead. Like, maybe they won't go the same direction they did with, like, Legends Arceus, where it had all of the Pokemon that are in Sinnoh's regional dex, plus a few others. It's gonna hurt. No, it wasn't too bad. But I don't know, I feel like it will definitely have more Pokemon than you might expect for it to have in, like, one city. But I also don't know, because it could be that they decide to go a little smaller because they're doing an entirely different battle system, whereas PLA's was heavily based on the existing battle system. And this one's just even weirder. is a weird system. It's an action... I don't know why he went asbestos with Celica. Like, this is an action RPG as far as the battles go. It plays... Honestly, it looks kind of like Spectrobes in a way. It's like Spectrobes and Xenoblade had a love child. That's what Legend ZA looks like to me. Honestly, I don't think... I'm a little controversial on this opinion. I don't think it was a bad decision to have a smaller dex in Sword and Shield. I liked the dex that they had, and I liked actually being able to feel excited when they announced an additional Pokemon, coming back in, like, the DLC and whatnot. But I'm weird like that, so I don't expect everyone to have that opinion. Anyways, there's just a few things that I missed here. Favorite Ben 10 alien, I think Wild Mutt. At least of the originals, probably Wild Mutt. How was that super effective? Or was that just the sound it makes? Gotta drink some milk. Ooh, don't like that. I think that's a fair assessment. Yeah, I think... The thing is, with PLZA, they've had the longest span of time to develop that they have ever had in the series. Like, actually. By giving it one extra year, this game has been in development since right before Scarlet and Violet released, I think. Something like that. Like, a little bit before Scarlet and Violet's release. They started development on, like, PLZA, realistically, based on their standard development cycle. It seems like it started development, like, right around the release of Scarlet and Violet. Or no, not around the release of it. Around, like, the announcement of it. Because usually they have, like, two games that they start development, like, halfway through one. But yeah, like, this game has had more time to cook than any any Pokemon game ever has. Additionally, PLZA's trailer seems to run better than Scarlet and Violet does, and look better than Scarlet and Violet does, while also keep forgetting to switch. Need a special attacker. But yeah, like they have it looks better and seems to run better. It might not necessarily run better, but it seems to run better. And definitely looks better. So some of the trailers the Japanese trailers looked identical to how it actually ran in the final product. So if the Japanese trailer for PLZA looked different, then maybe I'd be like, okay, yeah, that is a concern. Oh, huge. Because they used a poison move, I get to nuke them with Hyperspace Hole. You have no special defense, bro. Oh, that did not nuke. Never mind. Alright, I do have to switch. Yeah, I'll go Silka. Yeah, I will. I reserve my final opinions for when the game's fully out. But at least in the meantime, I would say that right now the game is more promising than Scarlet and Violet was upon announcement. Scarlet and Violet's first trailer looked awful. Like, significantly worse than the final games do. Oh my god, I keep missing. This is an annoying fight. I just, like, can't hit. I don't know what's going on. I got a milk drink. But, you know, I think Pokemon games sometimes do have a huge difference. Like, what? Pokemon Legends Arceus looked worse than Scarlet and Violet does in its first trailer. And hands down, that is my stance. I saw Legends Arceus and was like, this is probably going to be the worst Pokemon game ever made. Like, actually. Okay, I will defend the tree. And here's why. There is a tree in the UK that looks exactly like that tree. It is based on a tree that's bark just looks like that. And that is a real tree. And so I will forgive them for that. I think that criticism is unfair in two ways. Two specific ways. One, the wild area's graphics are always worse. There are plenty of trees that look way better in Sword and Shield than the wild area trees. They're the only ones that look that trash. And that's primarily just because, you know, when you make a larger space, you have to make cuts somewhere. The trees are less important, so they made the trees look worse. Like, I think trees in most games that are more open, they're not going to look as good. I think the wild area ones mostly look pretty rough. But if there was a space for them to look rough, it would probably be the wild area. I think the biggest issue is that the wild area was a huge marketing point for the game. But because it's so much more open, it just looks worse than everything else in the game. Like, no other space in the game looks as bad as the wild area does. Not sure. Is this the way I'm supposed to go? And I think that's a huge issue for the game, honestly, is that they marketed so heavily on the wild area. And then when they made 2 additional wild areas for the DLC, both of those spaces look so much better. Like, when I was playing Sword and Shield a lot, I keep forgetting to switch. when I was playing Sword and Shield a lot, as soon as the DLC came out, as soon as Isle of Armor was out, that was my space. That was the wild area I went to. I did not go back to the normal wild area. It was so much prettier. But, and this is a thing that is contentious. I think the wild area, visually, looks better than most of the environments in Legends Arceus. I think that Legends Arceus does not look good. I know a lot of people try to defend it on like, oh, it's stylized. I'm like, every Pokemon game is stylized in some way. Legends Arceus decided to put a Fresnel effect on the ground. That's a horrible call. The ground should not look like Mario's hat in Mario Galaxy, if nothing else in the game really looks that way. Yeah, Calyrex is a little weird. I like the vibe, I don't like the design. If that makes sense. Like, I like his plotline. I like his concept. Bro, why does he look like that? He's a wacky little guy. Yeah, the horses look great. I think Calyrex on the horses looks fine, because the horses like make it good. On his own, he's a little wacky looking. There's more I wanted to say. Opinions on marshmallows. Marshmallows are good. I like marshmallows. I don't tend to eat them plain and like not roasted or something, but I do like marshmallows. They're nice. Okay, wait. I need to switch my team lead. That's before I do anything else. We're doing that. Double battle, interesting. That's fair. Oh no. I like Mudsdale a lot. Mudsdale is a really good design. I think a lot of people, when they first saw it, I remember kind of clowning on it. And I'm like, why? Bro looks fine. Like, what? Oh, this Octillery is a threat. Okay, we're gonna switch to Titanium for that. Bro's gonna use Blizzard. I know it. Oh, he went for Focus Blast. Fair enough. Oh, that's nice. That's a good name for a horse in general. Okay, Ice Burn. Okay, I'm gonna Extreme Speed the Octillery, and then I'm gonna Psychic the... I could Waterfall the Cast Form. I feel like Cast Form is just gonna randomly have a worse defense stat. I don't know why. I'm going on vibes, but here we go. Okay, Church level 61, that's nice. My prediction might have been correct. Okay. But yeah, I think I'm definitely holding my final judgments for PLZA until after it's released, because I know I was a doomer about PLA. I thought Legends Arceus was going to suck. I thought it looked hideous. I thought I would hate playing it because it wasn't my style. Like, I don't tend to play to catch Pokemon, so a game just about catching Pokemon didn't really appeal to me. I do think that the combat system sucked. I think it was not up to the standards of like past Pokemon games in the slightest. But even with that, I think that it was actually a pretty good game. Like it surprised me. You know, I was very ready for it to be the first like main series Pokemon game that I just did not like. Other than Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I don't really care for those. But like the first one that was like relatively original, even though it was technically back in Sinnoh, it was not the same as like a Platinum style thing. Or even like it was a remake. I feel like remakes are kind of different, but it was also a weird remake, so like I don't know. I don't think this has anything for me. Yeah, it has Power Whip. Well, it actually did some damage. I liked Sun and Moon. I did not think Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were an upgrade. I thought that the UI was over-designed and like genuinely was doing too much. Like I felt like the UI tired my eyes out. And was like overstimulating in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I felt like a lot of people said Necrozma was hard. He was not hard for me. Ultra Necrozma was a very easy fight. I didn't realize people even considered that fight hard until after the fact. And that's not even a me going like I'm so good at the game. Like I just happened to have Pokemon on my team that handled it really well. That was it. Like I just was lucky with my team that I was able to fight Ultra Necrozma without even having to like switch between multiple Pokemon. I just nuked it. Like it literally was like a 2-turn fight for me. Like it wasn't even something that was like worth me thinking much on. And I feel like it was hard for a lot of people because of like their starter choice or just like the teams they wound up with when they got to that point. But like I don't know, it's cool that they have a hard boss fight, you know, in a Pokemon game. But I think it's like there's a damper put on it by the fact that you know, a hard boss fight in a Pokemon game can be made not hard just solely by what Pokemon you have on your team. Like I can't even remember fully what was on that team. Oh, I could have had a Tortuga? I know, I'm kind of sad. Let me see. If I look at my Ultra Moon teams... Oh, you know what? This might have been before I was using that format. Is this it? Yep, okay. So I had a Malamar. I have a Ledian? I don't remember what was on the team, but I had a Vikavolt for sure, because I see one named Vicky. I had my... Who do I want to fight this with? I'll just switch. I could switch to asbestos. I don't remember what Slola was. Yeah, but like I don't know. I had like multiple Pokemon that seemed to have been pretty good on it, including my starter being a Primarina. And I chose Primarina as my starter because I did not like the Poplio line, and my experience with Ultra Sun with Ultra Moon did not improve that relationship. So I feel a little bad. Yeah, it just did not go particularly well. And I think part of that was like part of it was from the fact that I just was having issues with my 3DS at the time. But it I don't know, it put a damper on my experience quite a bit. Yeah, it's the first main series Pokemon game where I didn't make a second team. Also, I just see I hate NSFW artists in chat. What have they done? What is their newest abomination to strike the world? That's fair. That's fair. They be out here and they be fast. Alright, I'm gonna use Fly. Take it out real quick. Okay, I'm in one of the outdoor segments now. Female Combies are very hard to find, yeah. Those Pokemon that have those like uneven like gender ratios are always pretty tough. Alright, I'm gonna protect. Ooh. Okay, well that actually did very little. Okay, so I'm gonna coil this turn. They'll probably hit me with Brian again because it's super effective. Okay, and now I'm gonna heal with Slack Off. And now Brian cannot at any reasonable point in this fight be a threat to me. Ooh, they're shifting gear. Well, that's okay, because I'm using Fly. I still outspeed. Oh, this is going to suck for them if they're now faster than me, and I dodge 2 attacks. They are faster than me. Big rip, Volbeat. You tried. Oh, okay. Brain scans are always an experience. I've never personally been through one, but I have had a number of people in my life who have done different, either like direct scans through like MRIs or things like EKGs and like little diodes on the head and whatnot. So at least you got to do stuff. Sometimes they're like much more boring. All right, I'm gonna use Coil again. I'm gonna use Fly. Oh, they have Iron Tail. Interesting. That almost took him out. Oh, bro, you're so dead. You used fly. I have fly. So you're gonna miss. I'm gonna hit you. Bonk. And she's gone. One of the things I will say about Pokemon Champions, because I didn't get a chance to talk a ton about it, because I jumped back into PLZA. Champions having multiple, like multiple of the game's mechanics. Obviously, when they showed like Terra and Mega Evolution together, that's a first. I am pretty sure that that is an indicator that my theory for what would make them bring back, or like for a way they could bring back a Pokemon Stadium style game, might actually be the one they went with. So my thoughts were, what if they did a Pokemon World Tournament and they had like different stadiums where you could use different games rule sets, and then, you know, maybe like one where you could kind of mix and match, but you could only like use one on your team at a time or something. It might be the case. That might be what they're doing. Like the name Champions could just be that, you know, they're going like, oh, it's more competitive than it has ever been before. So, you know, look at the champions. You're the champions. But I don't know. I'm excited for it, and the fact that it's on phones, on Switch 1, presumably is going to have a release on Switch 2. It might just be a place where we can see Pokemon looking better than it's ever been, even possibly before they release the next gen, you know, on like Switch 2, or, you know, before. Maybe PLZA is going to have a Switch 2 release. It is late this year. Alright, so if I Moonblast, that's going to do neutral damage instead of super effective, so... Nope, nope, took it out. Oh, interesting. So the games are like tied to the scan type thing. That's really cool. Okay, that is very cool. I'm a sucker for those types of like crazy systems like that, where it's like, oh, we've, you know, we're trying to like test certain things, so we have like something that like can read what your brain is saying basically and can do stuff based on that. That's so cool. I always as a kid wanted to get that one game that was like you put on like a little brain scanning thing on your head, and it like manipulates the game based on like what it's reading coming from your brain. So they have Dark Void, and I don't really like that, but I don't have anything that's like immune to Dark Void. Not that anything that... Oh, I guess some things can't sleep. But none of mine are like that. I don't know if Americanite outspeeds either. Churt's bulky at least. I might switch to Churt and just let the bulk protect me. Okay, it's a Tuco on Aquatail. Churt has Turbo Blaze, which is basically Mold Breaker. Like, I ignore people's abilities when I hit them with moves. So if this thing had Dry Skin, I would still be hitting it and dealing damage. It's very situational, but is pretty nice when it actually comes through for you. I think it's Reshiram's ability, because I think there's Turbo Blaze and like Teravolt or something like that. I just healed. Oh. I can't even fight. Okay, well, I thought that was a fight or something, or like, I don't know, like an item I would get. How do I get that item? It's up there. Why is this? Oh, okay, that's why they have a heal. They have a heal right before this fight. Bro has an unpheasant now? Okay. These things are a little annoying. I mean, in a sense. Alright, I'm gonna coil. It's fine if they embargo me. I don't care too much. Because I'm just gonna coil again. I have slack off if I need to heal. Yeah, exactly. These things are not chill. Honestly, I'm just gonna coil like 2 more times because I can, so that I can sweep. Fly! Oh, I thought that would actually kill. Did not. Okay, that's fine, because I can just hit them with a Volt Tackle and take minimal damage from it, because they don't have much health. Oh, you're dead. You're dead. You can't send in a Scolipede against me. I have Fly. I forget what Magic Coat does, but it does not make you immune to the damage of Fly. When I have 4 times, or 3 times, special attack, or 3 times attack. Jeez, I can't talk. Oh, Infernape's dead too. Oh no, my aura. I don't care about my aura. I care about your death. That's it. Boom. Get nuked. One of the things I hope for, and actually that sounds like it's going to be the case in Pokemon Champions, is I feel like they're going to have a system by which you can, I'm just going to coil again, test the water, see what it does. Oh, gotcha. No! Okay, it's fine, because I can heal it, and they won't burn me again next turn. I'll have a turn where they don't do that, you know? I don't like that. Kill it. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, asbestos is cracked. This is insane. Ooh. I've seen a lot of Lunatone, not a lot of Soul Rock. Well, I think I'm going to slack off to heal. Okay, my accuracy is super boosted anyways, though. I'm just going to use Fly. So that I don't take any extra damage to myself unnecessarily. Oh. That was so insane how much damage it just did. To nuke a Soul Rock in one hit like that. That was a not very effective hit. Yeah. I can't use these. Okay, can I... Oh, that's just a step I can go up. Cool, I got another fossil. That's a free Pokemon. Okay, I don't have Rock Smash, so I can't break that. Oh, and he healed me after that fight, too. Alright, well. Was that just health, or was that also PP? That was also PP. Oh no, it was just health. Well, let's see. Is Delcatty in... I'm going to start by looking to see if it's an X and Y at all. Delcatty. It says it's only available if you evolve Skitty, and Skitty is available on Route 4. So, odds are high. Odds are high it is going to be in ZA. Well, plants are interesting as far as their intelligence goes. Because plants can communicate already. Just completely naturally. So they're kind of like an interesting case as far as like what would they be like if they were sentient. You know, if they were at a human level, like sapient intelligence. That was beefy damage. Oh. Just gonna use Fly. Yeah, of course, that's the turn they don't use High Jump Kick. Yeah, that is the only Switch game with Delcatty right now. I don't need Mind Reader. Oh, I did look up. Does this take me to the... Oh... I see. Interesting. Crobat. But anyways, as far as like intelligent plants go, currently plants tend to communicate heavily through like chemicals and stuff like that. some people have described some of their chemical communications in sort of like anthropomorphized ways. So, like, for example, I did not do as much as I was hoping it would. I don't want to use Engrain right now because it could put me in danger. Can I learn Roost? It might actually be useful. Dang, they're really landing these focus misses. But I know that's their best option, and if I protect again, they'd run out, so... Yeah, all they have left is Foul Play, and I don't have much attack. Oh, nope, never mind. They used Foul Play there so they could use another Focus Blast. Ouch. That was a little scary. But I took out the Crobat on my own, so that's nice. Kangaskhan. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't know what stats you've got, but I don't like that you have download. Alright. Well, it boosted their special attack. Titanium's... Chert actually has really good defenses, so maybe Chert's the option here. Aliens would probably be very different from humans. Oh, they have Leaf Storm? I don't like that. Like, I could tank one. I guess it would lower their special attack back down. Even a boosted one, because I've got an Assault Vest and a ton of HP. My physical defense is also good. Does Extreme Speed kill? Let's find out. Yes. Huge. Just barely. That is true. Shadow does have a thing for Latinas. That's true. Did they... I heard they made a reference to that in Sonic 3. Like, which, if so, is absolutely unhinged of them in the funniest way possible. The Kangaskhan was a little scary, but we got through it. Alright, let's heal you. Alright, there we go. I want that item. I was on the Jonesy for Smash train. Not because I thought it would happen, but because And not even because I'm a fan of Fortnite, just, I don't know, I feel like Fortnite is such a big, like, icon in gaming right now. I think Jonesy has the most recognizable, or is kind of like the main mascot, I guess, would be the easiest way to put it. No, I'm gonna use coil too. You can use coil, I can use coil, everyone's coiling. You have barrier. Bro. This thing is just a tank. So its defense is maxed. Its defense is so bad, I forgot. Oh my god. That's right, so that thing has coil, and it has barrier, and it doesn't have any defense. That's crazy. Anyways. I feel like Agumon would be a hard one for them to get, just from... I feel like the Pokemon Company would be like, no, you can't have Agumon. No Agumon. It would be like if they were like, hey, we couldn't get one of the Power World monsters. Like, oh, they would get in trouble. That would not fly. Maybe they wouldn't, but I feel like there'd be some not so kind words to be had. Honestly, Shrek Swamp might get into Fortnite. With Shrek 5 coming up, they might market it in Fortnite. Like, they might just put Shrek in Fortnite as a skin. The only thing that would be stopping that from happening is Disney has a huge stake in Fortnite right now. Nice. It's not necessarily that they're even greedy. It's that they are strict. And Nintendo's the same way in a lot of respects. They're very strict with how their IP is handled. The Pokemon Company is so much stricter. And, like, not entirely without reason. Like, Pokemon is one of the largest multimedia franchises in the world, and they own it. So, like, if anyone has the right to kind of be like, we're very strict with how our IP is used, it's probably the Pokemon Company. But at the same time, it ends up resulting in issues like, you know, with the way the show, card game, movies, and games were all so intertwined in the past, like, you had to hold to a pretty strict schedule because, like, if you delayed the game, you delayed merchandise, the show, everything. And then, like, now, down the line, that's not really a problem. Because they've shifted how they do things a bit, and that's probably why they're able to delay PLZA by a year. Not that they necessarily announced that they extended its development time by a year, but that they probably did. Scarlet and Violet, I think, was a wake-up call for the Pokemon Company itself, that what we're doing and what we're giving Game Freak in terms of time is not great. Leaf Blade. Give me a crit, give me a crit. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Oh, that was beautiful. American Knights level 58. Item. That's useless to me. I'll take it, though. Whee! Boo-boo-boo. Elite Trainer Mia with a Mothim? What Pokemon did you have that it got replaced with a Mothim? You're in Victory Road. Mothim sucks. Shantae, I think, is past the point at which I think she's a reasonable character. She had a resurgence. I don't know. Oh, we knocked over the thing. We get an item. Like, she had a resurgence, but I don't know that that's still going enough for her to warrant being added. I think, as cool of a character as she would probably be, I just don't know if she's the one who would make it in. Hi, Skuntank. I used to have one of you. Alright, I am gonna switch to someone who can physical attack. Ooh, Earthquake. There it is. Alright, there we go. Oh, I did want to mention, so I had a Monster Hunter Wilds. I was trying to beat Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and I did. Very good game. Very good game. I have, as I usually do, some minor criticisms. But I think for the most part, the game was better than the first game. I think its plot was significantly better than the first game. And the areas I feel like it's not better. Oh. Oh, this is beautiful. So we just nuke them. Oh, goodbye. Well, that is a beautiful horde to see. What is all this way over here? There's a path outside. That's another Mad Cargo horde? Oh, Cloister horde. A Northosite has a neutral attack against them. I feel like I'm safe enough to switch. Yeah, because I got some physicals. Oh, you hurt yourself. Yeah, because they do have Meteor Mash, but that's physical. And I have a really high physical defense, and now I have Incinerate. I didn't kill all of them, but I took out most. Now, Meteor Mash is not very effective. And it takes itself out, because I have my Rocky Helmet on. I'll just use Incinerate again. I don't foresee needing to use it a ton, so it's burnable PP. Oh, okay. It's a shortcut back. Does Warner Brothers own the Annoying Orange, though? I guess... Oh my god, he did have a Cartoon Network show. They might actually own the rights to him. Hi, Curlia. That's crazy to think about. I completely forgot he had that show. Because I only ever associated him with the fact that he had an online presence before he was on Cartoon Network. Yeah, I'll switch to titanium. If I remember correctly, Curlia's defense isn't very high. I seem to have remembered correctly. Yeah, no, they actually, from what I heard, shut down player first games as well. Like, they're not just shutting down multiverses, like they're actually just taking out the company. Like, from what I heard, they closed like 3 different game studios. It's insane. They probably own the television rights to them, though. And possibly the video game rights, in case they wanted to use them for any of the Cartoon Network video games. Oh, I know he had a Venipede. He probably normally would have a smear goal. Well, she probably owns the character designs, but not the rights to distribute. Television and movies have such weird things. Like the types of rights that are there's so many. Like, and it's some of it gets like so niche and weird. Like, there's like the rights to have a character in a television show, but not a movie. The rights to have a character in a video game, but not a book. Like, it's crazy. They honestly probably would have. They had a number of characters in the works probably that never will see the light of day because they had to end development. Yeah, no, like, Warner Brothers is insane. They are one of my least favorite companies. Because, like, I love so much of their things, like, so much of the things they own, but them as a company, one of the worst. Like, easily. Like, people think Disney's bad, and Disney's not great, but Warner Brothers is so much worse. So much worse. Oh, well, we're both flying. That was a very funny fly animation. It's just like, woo. You know, like, Warner Brothers is just genuinely a greedy company. Like, people talk about, like, Nintendo or the Pokemon company is, like, greedy, or Disney is greedy, and it's like none of that is even close to how greedy Warner Brothers is. They sell... They don't just sell... They throw out movies. Like, they don't sell the rights to them or anything. They throw them away to say that was a loss, to get a tax write-off. Like, it's actually insane. It's insane that that even works. I want to see if I can go up this waterfall. What are you doing here? Got Regice in the water. I should probably heal. Our team's looking like they could use some heals. Yeah, no, like, Disney is bad. But Warner Brothers is what everyone's worst nightmare version of Disney is. Actively right now. Are they sturdy? No, they just survived that with like 1 HP. Like, most companies are not chill. But, by God, is Warner Brothers a nightmare company? I'm just stuffing silica with citrus berries right now. Alright, and then I'm gonna just top everyone else off. That's not who I wanted to top off. Oopsies. Okay, now I'm gonna have to use another citrus berry. Whee! Going up. Worst company ever is probably one of the pharmaceutical ones, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. They're probably the worst. Pharmaceuticals or like health insurance in the United States. Those are the two worst types. Like the companies that make like diabetes drugs or cancer drugs and then charge like actual boatloads for them, like so much money that they do not need to be charging, are probably the worst. Insurance companies that are constantly like denying people's like health insurance claims, also insane. Like I knew they were bad, but right now, like Gwen's current job, she works at like the front desk at like a like physical therapy clinic. And she has to deal with insurance a lot because of it. And the American health insurance system is so atrocious. So there's a number that's called your out-of-pocket maximum. The idea behind it is that is the most you can pay per year for your insurance out of pocket, like, or for things that you're insured for out of pocket. So like as far as like you go and they're like, oh, with your insurance it's $20. There's a maximum amount you can pay out of those $20 is the idea behind it. That literally can be ignored. Not all of them actually factor everything into your out of pocket maximum. But they don't say it anywhere on their like site. So when she goes to check someone's insurance and see, oh, how much are they gonna owe, she can be like, oh, you're gonna have a copay for a little bit. You know, your out-of-pocket maximum is this much, so you'll have a copay until you hit that. and they'll be like, oh, $100 a visit, visiting 3 times a week, that's a lot, but I'm gonna hit that maximum and I'll be fine. And then 10 visits later, say they hit their maximum at 3, 10 visits later they get a $700 bill because they actually had a copay for the other 7 visits, and the insurance just didn't say until they tried to bill them, and then they went, no, the out-of-pocket maximum doesn't count for that. Actually insane that a company can just say, no, that number that we said is your maximum, it's not a maximum. Like, what are you talking about? Come on. Maximum. No. Like, it's just so insane. And it's like, well, and the thing is, in a better system, it would be a lot less common. A lot of Americans are fat. I'm one of them. Like, I got a gut here. And it's easier in other countries because there's more preventative care. There's the knowing that you can go to like your yearly physical and not pay extra money for it. Like, Gwen went to one of her physicals and got charged for it because they said, oh, you already had your physical for the year. And it turns out that she had been billed for a visit to renew a prescription as if it was her physical for the year, which it was not. They did not do all the other things that you do at a physical. Like, they barely did anything. She just came in, said, hey, can I get more of this medicine? And they said, yes. And then she left. And that was her physical for the year, according to insurance. And it was partially because the person at the like doctor's office had accidentally billed the wrong way. Like, they had billed it as a physical. But like, and they corrected it so it ended up not being an issue. But it's like, that's insane. That's insane. The idea that like you can go in, have someone accidentally do that, and then be told your physical is going to cost you $500. Like, actually crazy. So that's probably the most evil company in the world, is one of the like health insurance companies. I mean, United Healthcare got targeted for a reason. Theirs is probably honestly the worst. United Healthcare's their system, like, not that anyone should face violence like that, you know, I don't think anyone should be gunned down in the street, but it is hard to not, like, it is hard to imagine not getting that when you as a company are built on having people pay you for a service you won't provide them. Like, it would be like if someone paid a retainer's fee for me to do pixel art, and then they said, hey, I'd like some pixel art, after having paid me like $20 a month for years. And they go, you know what, I'm actually feeling like getting some pixel art. Can I get some? And I just went, no, you can't. Not really. Like, that would be so rude. Like, the idea of someone like retaining me to provide a service for them, and then I just go, nah, I don't feel like it. And then they go like, well, like, I kind of need it for this thing I'm doing. I'm like, nah, not really, not interested. You can ask someone else. But if that service was going to save their life, like, it's crazy. It's crazy out here. And I think that, yeah, people be getting ripped off. But aside from that, I'm sorry that 2025 is not starting off too well for you personally. That is, it's never fun for a year to start rough. my year started busy, kind of staying busy. I'm hoping it slows down a little bit. Because, man, is it tiring to be busy constantly? I will say it's my actual work slowed down a little bit, which has been nice. That has been a blessing. This past week was the first week where I didn't feel like I couldn't do as much as I needed to at work in, God, forever. Like, it's been so long. So I'm feeling very lucky to have had that last week, but the rest of this year has been insane. So, and a lot of last year was too. I was burning the candle from every end possible the past like year and a half. So, hoping that this year slows a little bit and gives me a little bit of peace. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's rough. That is rough. I do know how rough it is to lose a grandparent. I've lost multiple grandparents at this point, but like I most recently lost my grandfather that I was close with. I had another grandfather I was not close with, who I've also lost, but I was not close with them. But the one that I was close with was pretty rough. It's one of those things where it's like, especially if there's someone you see a lot at like family events, it becomes so apparent how impactful. No. I was not expecting them to have a water attack. I don't know why. Or if I was expecting to be faster. Oh, rest in peace, Northosite. That was not a fun event. But yeah, when you lose someone who's like that intertwined in family, especially like every family event afterwards, you can tell it's like it's a little different without them. And that's not necessarily a bad thing forever. Like in time, you know, things become like they reach a new normal. I think this thing's special attack's just actually high. But it's never great, you know? And it's especially bad immediately after the loss of, like, said important family member. Alright, get out of here, Politoad. Jolteon. That was a crit. Alright, I'm gonna Leaf Blade. Defog. Does that get rid of the train? No, it does not. Okay. That's rough, yeah. To lose someone who, like, you actually actively are living with, too. Yeah, that's... I'm sorry to hear that. Like, that's a rough loss, I gotta say. Because that makes your day-to-day feel different, too. Citrus berries, please. I feel like I can heal once. Yeah. Yeah, that would make sense, yeah. That's always been like something I've been like terrified of the possibility of, is like losing someone I directly live with, because like eventually everyone is going to deal with that, you know, in almost all cases. And that is just, it's one of those losses that I'm like, that sounds awful. Like I would like, that's crazy to like picture, and I'm sure it's even crazier to go through. Oh, ouch. That was a crit though. The nice thing is if I use coil, foul play doesn't increase in damage, because I boost my defense as well. Why do they keep getting crits with that? The crits get stronger. Okay, I feel like Volt Tackle takes it out, so I'm just gonna go for it and then swap. Jeez, alright. Gengar. Titanium's at least immune to ghost moves. So if it has... Oh, it has Ice Burn. It's a special attack at least. And Psychic's super effective, so... Alright. Oops. I don't like that it starts me on Silica, but I guess it... I don't know who else it would start on. Alright, I need to pull out my citrus berries. I'm gonna heal Asbestos. Mandibars. Mandibars. You... I don't know what stats you have. Well, they have Diamond Storm. Oh, that's a Tuco with Aqua Tail, I think. Okay, they have Tailwind up. Yeah, that was a crit too. That hurt. Okay, I'm gonna switch. If they use Leaf Blade again, Americanite's probably the best option to take that. I don't know if Surf KOs though. It's at least neutral against Silica and Asbestos. I could maybe switch to Asbestos. Yeah, that was a crit too. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Survive it. Okay, huge. Well, because Hydro Cannons is a Hyper Beam move. They have to recuperate? So I'm gonna Volt Tackle. Alright, goodbye, Togekiss. I'm gonna Coil, and then I'm gonna just go straight into a Volt Tackle. Nice. Stealth Rock is not a threat. Volt Tackle. I should probably heal. Oh, we actually have the same amount of hit points now, so it actually would be better for me to use a Citrus Berry here, because I'm gonna be using the same amount anyways. Oh, I wasted one. Oopsies. Okay. Just do that. Oh. Well, I hit the Pokemon League. However, I should probably replace a Northosite with a new team member. God, a Northosite's a tragic one. A Northosite was on the team for a while and was very good. Salute you, a Northosite. An Orthosite was a special attacker. I currently have 2, 3 physical and 2 special, so I should probably get a new special Pokemon in. Do I have anything I can give Dravite move-wise? Mega Drain? And not really a lot. Blue Flare. Not a great option. So let's go back. Venomoth leans special. Hey, let me check. Did I ever get a Sunstone? I feel like I might have. Like, today. This is the time. Okay, wait. Before I do it. Silicon's obviously going to have to go to the top of the team. So first I'm going to move everybody up. I have been waiting for this moment for so long. Heliolisk. Oh, we can also use the claw fossil to get a Pokemon. But I do want to see... That's not what I want to do. Okay, special attacker. Defenses aren't insane, but they're not awful. So, like... Special attack's probably going to be like 155-ish by level 65. It's pretty high. Higher than most of my Pokemon's attack stats. Alright. Or sorry, by level 60. That's not even a 65. Defense would be 127-ish, 128 or so. And then special defense would be 110. So not far off from Americanite defense-wise, but a more focused special attack stat. Speed is bad. And reckless is useless. So that's something to keep in mind here. Wait, can I fly to this location yet? Yes. Cool. So if I can fly to here, I'm gonna go to Ambret Town, get a new fossil Pokemon. Though I might have already gotten the Claw fossil Pokemon. Yeah. Okay, I already did get a Binacle, actually. So... unfortunately, unless it's shiny, we don't get to keep this new Pokemon. Let's see. Nope. Unfortunate. Because we had one. Only made it to level 27. I'm gonna put you down here. You're not dead, but you're a dupe, so you don't get the same treatment. I can see what this Ladybug stats are when evolved. Because right now they're not good. So, but I can determine more. I don't have Ladybuzz gift ready. Okay, so this is Ladybug. Male. Ladybug. Female. Ledian male. Ledian female. Alright, and this one is male. So temporarily we're going to add Ladybug to the team just to see kind of where his stats go when he evolves. It doesn't evolve at a particularly high level, so like it shouldn't be a tough evolution. And then just to get the most out of the citrus berries that I burnt before leaving the Victory Road, I'm gonna just go straight back in. Bletzel. Should give a lucky egg. So this gives me a chance to train the other members of the team a little bit. What level does Ladybug evolve at? $18. So yeah, like literally we're like a couple levels away. Ooh. It does physical damage, but it's a special attack. That's good to have, actually. Okay, we're gonna evolve. Okay, so we've got our Ledian. And I can now check and see what Ledian stats are like. So, still special attack preference. Defenses seem pretty bad, though. Yeah. Special attack is quite high, and speed is quite high. But these defenses are low. actually, because you joined the team temporarily. Whee! Okay. So you're not the one I want on the team. Probably. Venomoth is in a much better place as far as bug types with similar stats go right now. I might have to go Venomoth, honestly. Let's see what moves it gets as well. Let's do that. Wait, if I do it this way. So we get Hyperspace Hole. We get Venoshock, Surf, it's like there's some options, they're not great. We do get access to Protect, which is not bad. But is this the one I go with? Jolteon's defenses will be better than Ledion's. Let me see also. Ledion's HP isn't bad. It's not as insane as some of the other Pokemon on this team, but it's not bad. Even though the defenses are bad, so like that might alleviate some of those issues. But I wish Dravenite had better moves. Okay, let's see what moves Jolteon gets. Because Jolteon's probably the next closest to being added to the team. So we get Hyperspace Hole as well. Roost, which is not bad. Psyshock, which is another good option. Protect. The other downside, though, is that Citrine does not learn any new moves through level up. Parabolic Charge isn't bad. A stab, self-healing move. Not bad. HP is okay. Special defense will be like 120-ish. Speed is pretty low. Access to Parabolic Charge is pretty nice, and there are a decent number of interesting moves that I can have. Citrine might be the new team member. I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to add Citrine to the team. Gotta get the Jolteon gift. Don't worry. Just gonna do all of the Kanto EVs. So let's start by giving some moves. All right. Okay, and then I'm just going to use experience points. Oh. It's not a great encounter. Ow. Why do you have that? Okay, Gulpin is not Titanium Steel. Seemingly. course I get another one. Of course, it's when I use the O power, I suddenly can only find Gulpin. Hyperspace hole. Well, that's what I would call an upset stomach. Well, if I heal this turn, there's a chance that they just do nothing and take themselves out with the confusion, and if not, they go down to the burn anyways. Hurt yourself. Nope. Oh, because he used Roost. Wish is just worse Roost. I guess other Pokemon can be healed by it, but, like, it is worse Roost. At least for Citrine. Oh my god. What is this? Why are these the only thing I can find? That's probably better experience, at least. I'll take it. It would have been nice to get a crit there. Oh, Citrine does learn some level up moves. Okay. I don't know if Silverwind's one that I want, but if I had like something that like Serene Grace and I had Silverwind, like yes, 100%. The 20% chance to boost all stats would be crazy. Okay, it's the baby cave apparently. Oh my god. He has power. I just love how he like raises his little hands and then jets of steam burst out. Scary, baby. I don't know why these are the encounters I keep getting. Maybe this part of Victory Road is not the place to train. Now is the time to actually heal. Alright, I might fly to the southern entrance and try going up and in that way. Whee. Let's see what this area's spawns are like. Yeah, this has like the Florges and stuff. That's good experience. So the Florges had decent physical defense. Special defense is where it was lacking. Oh, that's damage over time. I don't know if Americanite has enough affection to put the burn out. Alright, I think Amoonguss had low physical defense. It doesn't seem to be bad, but they're just maxing their speed right now. Oh, they were holding something, so that was actually good. No. You do not get flying press. Wow, Whismer can spawn here. Oh, that's a little annoying. It did not do much. Oh, so my plans are to do this until like level, or until like I hit like maybe 3 hours in. What was I gonna say? It's because I have plenty of stuff to talk about. Oh, I did mention last stream. I was like, oh, I'm probably gonna talk a bunch about Monster Hunter Wilds. I did talk a little. I showed off my my hunter, but I didn't really like talk about how my experience has been. I don't know if that's an electric move or not. I really don't have a good option to switch to tank it and find out. So I suppose we just hope that we don't die here. Ice? Ice. Okay. And freeze burn is the same way. It's also an ice move then. But yeah, I haven't played a lot of Wilds yet. I've done like a few of the hunts. Initial impressions, I think I personally preferred the you have a hub that you go to do missions from rather than the current, like the way they do it in Wilds. I think like it's fine. It's not an awful system or anything. It's more so just, it's not as, in some ways it's oddly less smooth. Like for example, if you pick a quest that you want to do, like a side quest you want to do, you can't just leave the base camp you were in when you get that quest and go out on it. You have to trigger the quest still as if you were in a hub. So it's like I would prefer if that wasn't the thing. Like it's not like it's a huge issue or anything, but like I would personally prefer if I got a quest, I could just leave on that quest. Instead of doing this awkward thing where it's like I choose the quest, I say yes, I want to go do it, but then I don't immediately go do it. I have to go, like, you know, if I go, or if I don't depart immediately and I choose to prepare, I can't just leave and then start the quest, you know? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. Final Gambit does as much damage as you have health remaining. So. GG, I guess. You sure tried. Since I'm not really using silica here, even though it's less efficient, it's not a huge issue to heal off silica. But yeah, so far I've done a few of the quests. I do like the new monster designs. I'm still sticking with primarily Sword and Shield as my weapon set. I don't know. The other weapons don't appeal to me as much. But I do have as my secondary weapon set dual blades. So I have my high damage, low defense kit, and I have my high defense kit. I figured that was like a smart enough way to do it. I like how that just like siphons into his eye, or into her eye in this case. Sorry. I'm gonna smack you. Impressive damage. I guess evolutions do learn some level up moves. I don't know why I was thinking that they didn't. Normally, an item-based evolution means you don't learn any new moves, but if you are that type already, there's no reason to worry yourself, I suppose. Or if you aren't that type already, there's no reason to worry yourself. But yeah, I've been just doing a few of the things. I just got to the forest area, so I haven't had a chance to do a lot in the game yet. I think the vibes were cooler in Rise so far. And I can see why some people are complaining about the game being kind of drab visually with how the atmospheric effects look. But I don't think it's too bad. Like, it's, you know, it looks like you're in a wasteland. If you didn't want it to look like you were in a wasteland, don't buy the Monster Hunter game where you play in a wasteland. And, you know, maybe the other places look better as far as, like, the atmospherics and stuff go. And don't look as waste-like, but I have not had a chance to go actually on any of my quests in the forest. Yeah, game looks really good. I know there's a lot of complaints that it doesn't run super well on PC. I'm not getting 60 FPS from it, for sure. Maybe at times, but it's not at a jarring point for me. I'm pretty good at, or not good, I would say, like, I can handle lower frame rates, and like frame drops a lot of the time. There's a point at which they become too much, though, for sure, but I would not say that Wilds has reached that point for me. I would not say that it is too much. The frame rate is consistent enough. I'm playing with DLSS on, which not everyone's into that. I'm generally not into it in all cases, but it's something I can live with. I played Jedi Survivor with DLSS on, and it just kind of feels like it becomes a part of the motion blur, you know? So it's not the end of the world for me. I might try streaming it at some point. I don't know if I will. It's a more intensive game on my computer, so I don't know if it's going to have issues if I stream while playing it, you know? But it might be worth trying at least once. See how it goes. Monster Hunter does continue to have immaculately designed monsters, though. So there is that. And I actually just found out that you get 3 saves in the game. So I might... I might like 4 streams have a separate save. I'm not sure on that though. Probably won't. I don't know. Found a damp rock. Yeah, I made the rock damp. I used surf. Dusclops. Fuck. Just a Florges. I was like, am I gonna get something completely out of the blue? No, just another Florges. Surf. Can use Roost next turn. Oh, we got the burn off. That's nice. Turn 1 burn's pretty good. Oh, this one outspeeds me. Okay, their health is below half. Nice. I can probably use another O power. Yep. Okay, at least I got a Dusclops. So I was gonna say, like, this would be the moment that I start getting a streak of Whismers. Nope, you do not need Brave Bird. You are a weird electric cat dog. You do not need to be a bird in the sky. It's not what you are. Funky duck, duck, duck. And one more strength. I don't know if these Amogus have any attacks. They just sit here and boost their speed. I like to imagine that Chert doesn't do a good job at, like, using his cannons, and that's why he has extreme speed instead. Is that he just blasts water out of his shell to zoom over and hit stuff instead of, like, actually using his cannons to attack things, because he has no good special attacks. Or special attack, even. He's a physical attacker. So, like, Aqua Tail and Extreme Speed and Strength could all be kind of headcanoned to be him using his shell. Like, with Aqua Tail, like, they kind of spin and hit them with the tail. Well, what if what Chert's doing is he, like, tucks one foot in and then uses a jet of water from there to spin himself, or like that plus his cannon going psh, to like spin and then like slam them with like the tail or something. Oh, hello. Welcome, Gwen. But or like with extreme speed, like he just kind of like tucks both feet in and just blasts, like how you see it fly in new Pokemon Snap. Like he just does that and like zooms over and like tackles them. And then like with strength, like, you know, either lifting them or lifting a rock while like using the jets to like add extra oomph to it. What's his last move? Chert, what else you got? Knockoff, yeah. Nah, that's just knockoff. He just... Even though his special attack is boosted. And his speed is lowered. But see, that's the thing, though. He's not fast unless he's using his jets of water. So the special attack boost is boosting his speed. Nyum. Alright, we got about 9 more minutes of me grinding against random Pokemon. The Raichus do have some hands, so I might still use Chert against a Raichu. Oh, I missed. Okay, never mind. They have hands against Chert, so I'm going to switch to Americanite. Yeah, high volume of just water moves. Or of grass moves. They do have Final Gambit. At least on some of them. Oh, nice. The 1 damage Final Gambit. just a little bit to Chert. Though I am going to try to prioritize Americanite as my switch in right now. Can't really use them as the switch in for these. I can use Titanium. Titanium can get a little extra experience this way, maybe. Bonus level or two. They do have Bug Buzz, though. It's a little threatening. Physical defense doesn't appear to be Dusclops' strong suit here. Citrine's above 100 health now. That's good. We've gone up 21 levels. Hyperspace hole. Kind of on a Whismer streak right now. It's not ideal. The Whismer streak continues. All right. Florges. Get burnt. Nice. Gonna use Roost. And I'm just gonna protect on the last turn. And we'll do one more battle. Ooh, electric to terrain. No, we're good. We don't need that. Alright, last Pokemon battle. Probably not going to level anyone up, but it's a little experience, you know? Got a Raichu. You tried. All right. Gonna fly back to the Pokemon League. Asbestos is the new affection. Yeah, Pokemon to me lead. Okay. Hi, Asbestos. You want it? No. All right. We're gonna do it. Wish me luck. Crap. Oh, I messed it up. Just barely messed that one up. It was not great. Ah, the fast one dropping in the same lane was not what I was expecting. That's annoying. And I will do a puzzle today. I will do a puzzle today. Oh, come on. uh, that was only a 10 yarn. God, that was so bad. These are some of the worst ones I've done in a while. Dude, this is so hard. This is such a hard game to play with the screen side to side. Like, you need it to be above you. Alright, let's bring back the unlimited tile puzzle. Alright, we gotta lock in. Oh, crap. Okay. Up there. This goes here. Nice. Not a great run so far, but I'm getting by. Ah, that's this one. Oh, good, okay. That was a tough one. That was so bad. Like, there were points where I'm like, I should be able to see something here, and I could not. Okay, that one was quick. If I can get like a few good quick ones this round, that would be good. Okay, that wasn't bad. Okay. A lot of them are stuck in the middle. Oh god, that's so... Okay. Oh crap. This is supposed to be that. Okay, this one, this one, this one. Good luck in. Okay. Nice, that was pretty smooth. crap. Oh my god, just barely. I was like, where is it? 4 seconds left. Crap. Oh, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting past this next one. Nope, that's it. Dang, alright. That was my worst run, but it was not my best run. Yay! Got an affection level boost. Shirt has a little bit of affection. Or of, not affection, enjoyment. Okay, that's all for Chert. Americanite's gonna have a little more affection to gain from this, because we have more enjoyment on Americanite. No, no. Oh, hey, we did get a level. Okay. Citrine. I should give Citrine some Pokepuffs first. Oh, interesting. It's like the gray of the neck ruff. So like right along the neck. Alrighty. Well, that's going to be all for today's stream. So thank you so much if you joined me live or after the fact. Either way is cool with me as long as you had some fun. That said, I'm going to go do human things as humans do, and you probably should too. So I will probably do grinding time lapse sometime this week. It's not going to be done today, but I might, grind tomorrow or something like that, so that I can get Citrine to a higher level and be ready to take on the Elite Four next stream. So, yeah, that's all I got for today. So this Wednesday is going to be probably just standard off day stream. I honestly might make Wednesday my day to do the grinding. Do it on stream, just on an off day. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, that's all. So, goodbye. I'll see you next stream. Farewell.